What's up, disciples? Happy Saturday! Saturday night, the first Saturday night on the new stream schedule. Very exciting. Hello, Miss Mango. Hype indeed. Hello, Spin. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to everyone. Oops, I farted. I hope you all have had an amazing first half of your weekend. I know I have. I've spent the vast majority of it doing absolutely nothing, which is my favorite thing in the world. And also got to spend a solid 5-6 hours ish catching a wonderful stream from our dear Miss Mangotron, who actually I will shout out here for her amazingness. Uh-oh. Are you playing spooky?
I fucking open this door? Hello? Wait, what the?
No!
Hello?
Beth, go away!
Crown, you're gonna be the death of me.
I feel you.
That is Mango playing a spooky game. But if you're not already following her, you should. She's been working on a fantastic playthrough of The Quarry. Got up to chapter 8 today. And I normally do not watch or engage in scary games at all, but this game is kind of awesome, and I'm low-key, super invested in the story. So if you're not following, you should, and go check out the VOD for The Quarry. So you're caught up like me. And like Mango, I guess. Yeah, wow, it just got really blinding all of a sudden. What is that about? Let's calm down. Thank you. There we go. We good? We sure? Anything else? Okay. Well, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. My name is Claire. I am an actual professor. I teach at St. Mary's College of California. I teach a class called There's Always a Lighthouse, the case for literary merit in video games. In the class, we discuss literature, the definition of literature, and what storytelling elements can be combined to create this rather abstract concept that we call literature. And then we ask if, by that definition, video games can be considered literature. More often than not, the answer to that question is yes, but of course, this is an entirely subjective question. We discuss a variety of games in the course, including, but not limited to, Horizon Zero Dawn, which we're discussing right now, What Remains of Edith Finch, The Last of Us, Spec Ops: The Line, BioShock Infinite, Red Dead Redemption 2, among many others. And one of the few drawbacks of this course is I don't get nearly as much time to talk about some of these games as I'd like. Thus, this Twitch channel was born with the intention of playing through the games in their entirety, deconstructing the narrative, analyzing the characters, and working to understand what makes a game more than just a game but an experience to be lived and embraced for the wider merit that it provides for the world as well as in our own lives. If that sounds up your alley, then you have come to the right channel, and I am very, very happy that you're here. Today marks part 4 of our playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, the first of the amazing 2 games, and in the next few years, presumably 3, games of an amazing story, a sci-fi wonder, you could say, with a very badass female protagonist, and we won't hold it against her that she's a ginger. We've had a great start to this series. I'm excited to get back into it. I'm excited to hear what you have to think about it. The one request that I have is please no spoilers. So you're more than welcome to talk about anything that's happened so far in the story, but please don't spoil. We have a few people in chat who have never played this game before or experienced it, and I want to make sure that they get the same experience that you and I were fortunate enough to get when we played or watched this game for the first time. My mods will time out or ban you for repeated offenses. They have my blessing, and they already know that. But other than that, I hope you sit back, relax, and have fun. At this point, we have found the War Chief Sona and defeated the evil, mysterious cultists which attacked the Proving and wreaked our vengeance upon them. And now we must leave the sacred land of the Nora, the Embrace, and move out into the foreign lands of the Karja in search of the man, I believe his name is Olin, who holds the answers as to why the Nora were attacked at the Proving. So that is where we're going to pick up today. They swing the bandsaw proudly, very proudly, and with great honor, and great gusto, may I say. Get out of the way there. There you go. All right. Wart, system. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Interruptus, hello. Good to see you, too. I feel like I haven't seen you in an age. You guys are getting here just in time, just as we kick things off. Quacktastic. I fucking love that emote. It's like, would you like a fantastic emote on your channel? Yes, you too can have System's crotch. That's right, you can have System's very own crotch shot for your emote. You want to tell everyone how you're feeling? Crotch shot by System Head. And back to you, Steve. This camera is like giving you all of my... We don't need all of my... Oh, that's even worse. Oh god, I fucked this up. I fucked this up terribly. Let's do this. Is that a little better? That's a little better. Long week. I can understand and sympathize with that. I had a pretty long week myself. But now the week is over, right? Hopefully, I'm hoping you get some time to relax now. Excuse me. I love that Eamon also petting the mod icon. All right.
Don't know what things are like in the Savage East, but we follow the laws here.
That was rude. I just got here. Like, goddamn, bro. Chill.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, the one who looks like me.
Wow.
Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Ooh, okay, Aloy. We're a little spicy for having just got back here. Steve! Steve, you've evolved. Not what I expected, but okay. Come up? Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Always appreciate you, Interruptus, for the, Tell me how this is. Giddy up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and you know what else I forgot to do was down there, Bessie. I forgot to turn on stream avatars. I'll let you know when there's not. Okay, cool. Cool. Get the avatars up. I fixed them so they shouldn't interrupt, pun. I made a pun. Interrupt, see what I did there? The captions in game, but I'll double check those as we go. Y'all, I have had such a fucking week. I'm so happy that it is done, and I am here with you all. And that there are not any fucking psychopaths on the internet trying to find where I live and kill me. Just evil robots. No, I don't care about hunting trials. Oh no, I'm being chased. Unclear by what? Okay, it's over. Oh, sorry. He had a, yeah, just this dude that was, he was really going after one of the people I manage. Super sweet girl. She's only been working with us on my team for like not even a year. She's fresh out of college. And this partner is a absolute heap of garbage. And he started by just kind of like being a bully and being rude and being mean. We ultimately dropped him from the project. But he started to, you know, escalate. And started making some very direct threats to her safety. And he has my information as well, just my like contact information within work. So there's just been some general concern about our safety right now that we're trying to take seriously. I've locked down all my socials and you know, everything to, you know, so I'm pretty sure I can't be tracked. Or that I won't be found. Then again, we thought she wouldn't either, but then he blasted her across his socials yesterday, so it's been a rough week, to say the least. Always find a way to continue to be asshats. Yep, they sure fucking do. Oops, sorry.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Rude, sir. My god, I'm like blind. I can't see anything. I'm gonna get off my steed and maybe just go by foot. Yeah, it's mostly in writing, but some of the threats that he made were pretty concerning. Like he made some very clear threats to her, and I am worried that once he realizes she's no longer responding to him, he's going to start directing his energy at me. So, it's just been...
Can it be? It's in the opposite direction of the Forbidden West.
It is a time right now, is what I mean to say. We've just been fighting with legal and with security and, you know, trying to, you know, get some meaningful action taken. It wasn't in writing, and that made it much more difficult to have a speedy resolution. Yeah, thank you. I mean, ultimately, you know, I feel fine. I haven't, at least not yet, been the subject of direct attacks. But, I just feel pretty terrible for my colleague. So, you know, I'm just fighting really hard to get this resolved so she doesn't have to deal with this shit anymore. And by extension, neither do I. It's just scary, too. I've never had to deal with this before, especially in a position of leadership.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
My poor feet.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all carja.
Damn.
What's going on here? Olin's in there.
Yeah, thank you.
somewhere. And so's Aaron.
Appreciate you, Spin.
That other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce
I wish
me
I
to
could
his
share
sister
more,
if I
but
visited Meridian.
unfortunately a lot of it's under
She was
lock and key
captain of
from
the
the
Vanguard.
NDAs we signed, so I can't share much more. Which is also really frustrating.
If this keeps always the merchants who suffer.
My husband was cheated by one of those sun-cursed alpha.
Halt!
stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Damn.
Ursa. You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
No worries, system. Appreciate
we need to
that,
talk
though.
Alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
Oh, yeah, they stay.
So you approve?
They stay, Spin.
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
What's wrong with
I
your
heard
sister?
what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
This is tough because I can't imagine saying something like stop feeling sorry for yourself to someone that has just suffered a loss. Especially since we've seen that Erend, who hardly knows us, but as of now has been willing... Wow, this light is really bright. Let me try to drop that a bit. Let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill. Camera's just being terrible today. Come on, let's chill. Let's just chill out. Alright, that's a little better. But like the willingness to be open and vulnerable with someone he just met and who clearly suffers from a lack of confidence, having to fill the role of someone he clearly admires and looks up to. I can't imagine saying something like, stop feeling sorry for yourself. I feel like the best way to connect with him is not through tough love and is not through logic, but just through compassion.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
To be fair, Erend is drunk, but I think the objective, like, he's not totally wrong, in the sense that people often say, I'm sorry, you know, I've also had this bad thing happen to me. But Aloy's not saying it in a way to try to say what happened to me is worse than what happened to you. She's trying to find some common ground with him. Common ground often helps in situations of grief, though not always. Everybody's different. But I guess that unfortunately fell flat in this situation.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of
Totally.
killers.
It's not wrong.
Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Okay. Really, all approaches this game gives you are both right and wrong depending on the perspective. Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't think any of the perspectives we had there were wrong. I just feel like in some scenarios, one is, like, there's some that feel more appropriate. Like, there's a way that you can best match somebody's, the way somebody feels. My opinion, though, of course. Like, and again, and I think that plays into what you're saying,
I need
Spin.
to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
My dad probably would have too.
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Cheers to that. Me too.
That girl. Is she...
Great minds.
Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Oh, I will fuck you up, bitch! You wanna fucking go? That's what I call a tool.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How
This
long
ass has
will
to
a
come out.
god
True.
hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Woo! Spicy errand is spicy. Yeah. And so many people do that. It's such a manipulative thing.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
This is pretty fancy pants. My focus is active. What the hell you want from me? Dang, he's got a big apartment, and not much is out of place. Oh ho!
Meridian is the center of the world. If you eventually...
Ow. Okay, maybe that wasn't the move. I already forgot how this works. I think this door was locked. It is. So is that one.
It looks like a picture of Owen's family.
Family portrait. Nope. That didn't do anything. Nope. Okay, let's try going back there. I wonder if shooting that chain will do anything. No. Nope. Nope. Oh, it's down
The
there.
corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
It's because I was looking at the damn. It was the damn rug. Damn it.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Ah, now I can use the... Now I can use that... That conveniently placed thing of bricks. God knows why they're there.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Okay, I don't want to hurt myself going down, so we'll go down this way. Must do all things in order. No progress without order. Whee! Order, or else.
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Well, that ain't good.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin?
Keeps a
I
journal.
knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Let's see. 4th day. I am a traitor now and see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how they turned me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there is no escape. What good can writing it do? 10th day. You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you. Lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts. Tear the leaves, send the pages. To show I'm thinking of you. But I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day. The same dream. Your hair in the forge light. Our son's weight on my shoulders. All of us free. You turn to me and whisper, "It is a dream." I answer, "Yes, I know." And then wake, alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives, if treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week, the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth and time has run low. Scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want, must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? 38th day. I drink with Erend and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit. She does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself, must be. 54th day. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device, must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it. But their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at Daytower. Now I am called to a dig in the rock wreath. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. How I hope to see you both. Ugh. That's brutal, man.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
I should be going.
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you, through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Erend. Erend. Excuse me. Erend. Get out, bro. Jesus. Alright, where are we going? Long way off. Oh, Steve! Let's go, Steve. For this, since it's just the lecture series spin, I'm just doing the main quests. And I played through this game before. I played through it many times. And lecture series, since it's all just about the core story, I skip the side stuff usually. I tried doing side stuff when I did Red Dead Redemption 2, but it made the lecture series, it was 25 parts, and it took me like 3.5 months to finish. So I just don't want to put anyone through 3.5 months of this game, is basically what I'm trying to say. So I'm just mainlining it. I'm excited for some of the stuff we have coming next.
The measure of justice for the dead.
Wait, where am I? Where am I going? I forgot to check which quest I'm on. Oh, okay, I'm on the right quest. I feel like if I streamed this, I would end up doing all the side quests because I'm a oh yeah, the lore in this game is fantastic. The first time I played it, like, it legit took me...
That's one big broadhead!
Is everybody dead? Okay. Yeah, the first time I played this game took me, like,
be fascinating
2 months.
If they weren't looking for me.
Like, I did not stop. I played this game so much it was ridiculous.
Helpful.
Oh, corrupteds. Want to do an art series about this game where I compare the animals, they're everything. Oh, that would be so sick, Spin. That would be so sick. I would be in so much support. Hi. Bye. Oh. Nice meeting you, fuckers.
Never know when I might need these.
I would watch that, like, so hard. Have you watched or played the second one yet, Spin? And actually, that question goes for you too, Interruptus. I'm pretty sure you told me you played the first one. Oh, that'd be so cool. Because, like, I feel some of them are decently obvious that you can tell, like, what they're modeled after, but there are others of them where I would love, like, a better understanding. Waiting for a tip piece. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll probably be a bit. Pre-DLC, haven't played any of it since. Well, you definitely don't need to play the DLC, to get started on, the second game. If that was in any way, inhibiting you. It's not, part of the core story. It's great DLC, but, like, it's not core to the, lore of this world. And I can't I forget, Interruptus, do you have a PlayStation, or have you played everything, do you play everything on PC? Ah, nice, yeah. My PS5 is my baby. Yeah, then I would recommend Forbidden West, Interruptus. I loved it. I think I burned through like three weeks just playing it nonstop. I loved it. I still have so many side quests to do. Oh, there's Olin. We found him.
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares, yes. The worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise.
For catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all.
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken.
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area.
Nice.
Intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Really, Aloy? That's your concern at present? Let's just thank Lance Reddick for his help.
Lives.
Kill her!
I literally how?
You had your chance.
Wow, that was a horrible miss. There we go. Ouchies! now! Aloy just picking up unknown callers. Spam, I know, right? I mean, what if he had asked you... What if he had told you that he was trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty? What then, Aloy? Hold still. Thank you. Ask her. For real. Yeah, she's on their list. Good job, Aloy. They ain't never gonna leave you alone. I will take your presents. The extended warranty. They gotta die now. That's the end. R.I.P.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice, the most terrible voice, and they do its bidding.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul, I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones, hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
Well, that don't sound good.
What are these Eclipse cultists after besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest. But then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Erend told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions.
We ask the questions!
I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
Yeah, but death doesn't repay death. No, it does not. So the option is your life is forfeit, this is complicated, or redeem yourself. This really isn't complicated, though. Like, I think that you said it perfectly. Death doesn't repay death. It's not going to atone. It's not going to atone for his sins. It's not complicated in that way. And I think the best option is to redeem.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
I agree. And just based on his response there, I actually loved what Aloy said right there. Because she didn't say, I will save your family. She said that your family will be the first lives that you save. So she's saying, I will help you, but this is your task. I love that. Forcing him to take ownership right away. In fact, let's go help him take his family back. I think we can do that. I love how it's just an errand. Alright. So let's close that loop. Steve! Hi, Steve! Alright, which way? Alright, that away. Let's go around the bandit camps. I'm not really interested in fighting bandits right now. Takes away from my main task. Oh, I guess I have to go in there. Okay.
Broadhead here. Quietly.
Well, that is rather unfortunate and annoying.
That alarm will wake up the whole camp. And more besides. They won't be setting this off.
Good job, Claire.
We're in trouble. Signal's out.
Who's next? Actually, let's play with this thing. Fire spitter.
Take cover.
Oops. That's not how you fire it, apparently. Ow!
Still in time.
How did yeah! Oh. Hey, King, how are you? Doing fabulous. How is your Saturday thus far? I mean, I'm missing all my shots here, but other than that, I'm doing fine. Take some of that redwood bitchwood.
What are they taking prisoners for? Nothing good.
Antillian had a lot of fun playing some. Nice! Yes, we love the vibin'. We love it very much. We're all vibing here.
You're coming with me. I'll get this open. Hold on.
Lots of... Are there other prisoners here? No, doesn't look like it. I don't think I've cleared the camp yet, though.
Got too much already.
Oh, I still haven't cleared it? How many more people are in there? Are there in here to kill? Sure don't see them. Oh, yeah, I would love to do some swimming. We have a pool in my apartment complex, but I don't like new friends, so I didn't want to be around people. But I do love swimming. Oh, do I have to destroy this thing first? It's already been destroyed. There's a pool, and it's super fun to swim in. I couldn't swim at all, but over the past 5 times or so we went, I can actually do really well. Oh, nice! That's awesome, dude. Love that for you. Where are additional enemies? See, this is why I didn't want to clear the bandit camp. This shit takes forever. Something around this perimeter side of the perimeter. Oh yeah, there's more over here. You know, gotta make your camps easier to navigate. This is ridiculous. Well, 10,000 XP for that. Okay. Alright, where were we?
Blasted Shadowcarja murdered the captain.
Steve. Hi, Steve. Use a good broadhead. You're a good broadhead.
Another signal.
Ooh, a tall neck. Well, that makes things complicated. Alright, I gotta kill those things.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Up which of the bovine family Steve currently is. You should. Dang it, I said fire!
I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
Did all of those shots really miss?
Here they come.
Okay, that one's dead at least. Snap mall.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
That should take care of you. Cool. Uh-oh. What in the hell are they doing? Got it.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
The tall necks are still my fucking favorite, though. I love these things.
Alright, got what I needed.
Is one of my mods here at present? Mango or Interruptus, doesn't matter who. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What made these flowers? And why?
Mod love. Alright, where's Steve? Oh, hello, Mango. Good to have both of you tonight. I always feel extra special when I have multiple mods in-house. Pick up pizza my hubby ordered? Alright, sounds good, Spin. I will probably be here when you get back. I hope it's delicious. Oh, why are you showing me that way? After you made me come all the way. There we go. Alright. You're always like, oh, Interruptus, you're so nice to me. And I appreciate that. You're extra special too. All of you are extra special. Mother of God. Hostile machine. Yeah, but what kind of a trampler? Yeah, I forgot about these ones. I don't really want to piss it off. So I'm gonna not piss it off. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Y'all are the best. Talk to Olin. Optional. Oh. Okay, let's talk to Olin first then. Let's make him grovel in his gratitude of us.
Dust won't stop blowing.
Alright, Steve. Thank you for your help.
You'll have to show me how you do that trick one day. Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Olin. Your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're being held close by?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the spurflints. Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet...
It's almost over.
But the thing is, like, I don't know if this is a plot hole, but, like, he's still wearing his focus. So in theory, the Eclipse can see where he is right now and what he's doing. So, like...
You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
You think if I had a head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
Fair point.
Fair point.
Jinx.
We could storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge above. Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now? Too heavy cast.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you'll let me.
Alright.
Let's go.
You have my steel.
This is also your problem, buddy. Alright, I am a woman of fanfare. So we're just gonna barge right in like we own the place. Because I sow chaos wherever I go. Hello!
They must be in the main building. The food center.
This is it for you.
Yeah. I am woman, hear me roar.
The outbuildings look empty.
This will not go well for you.
Or is it you?
Can't carry more.
Okay, I think we killed everything. Okay, they're in there. Could be a back entrance or something.
This has to be where they're holding Olin's family. Bolted tight. One of the Eclipse must have the key.
Not you. Must be you then. Nope, not you either. Nope, not you either. Jeez. There we go.
Come on, come on.
Oh, my wife, my child. Aloy, I owe you 3 debts deep.
Thank the sun. You found us.
I found someone who had the courage I hoped for in myself. It's she who deserves your gratitude. I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain, and others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood, too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Helis and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dysa like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
I love that line where he says he has blood on his hands, and she says, take your son into those hands. Like, wash yourself of the blood.
I'd have to ditch something.
Through the, renewing your relationship with your son. It's a cleansing. I love that. That's fucking dope. Were it so easy. Okay, so that's where Okay, I can make it a good ways.
I should check on Erend at Red Ridge Pass. He said he'd be waiting.
Is that where I was headed? That's not where I want to head. Okay, I'm headed to Maker's End. Pretty sure. Let me just be super duper positive. Okay, yeah, that's Maker's End. Oh, Steve! Let's do it, buddy! Who's the bestest broadhead in all of the land? My special broad boy. Interrupt us if you're still here. Mango was streaming earlier, and maybe you'd be proud of me. Maybe not. She's been streaming The Quarry. She had wanted to play it, and I had I'm a mod for her, so I popped into her stream for like 20 minutes and was just gonna be like, hello, I'm here, and I was like, okay. When she started the game, I was like, okay, I'll lurk, but because I don't like scary games, but let me know if you need something, and like yell or something, and I'll hear it, and I'll come and do any of my mod duties. I was working on editing videos and such. And she was like, oh, okay, and she's like, I don't think it's that scary, though, and I was kind of like, it doesn't seem that scary, so, alright. And so I was like, I'll keep the volume on low while I'm doing my stuff, and I'll keep her stream up, because I'm gonna be brave.
Of the woman I resemble on an ancient device.
And,
she's my mother.
Anyway, the short of it is, I watched her play for like 6 hours.
Far from Norland.
And it's not as scary as I thought.
I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again?
Yeah, I figured you'd be proud. I got super invested in the story. It's really, really interesting, actually. So I've really enjoyed watching Mango go through it. So yeah, at some point, if you're ever at lack of something to watch, you can check out the VOD. Really interesting. Just don't get mad at some of Mango's absolutely frustrating life choices. Because it's one of those choice-based horror games that I would be like, Mango, don't do that thing. And she would do exactly the thing I was screaming at her not to do. So, Mango. Oh, yeah. I've only seen a little bit of the game, and it's unsettling for sure, but it's not. I think I've started to, from, being a little braver in the last year in terms of horror stuff, like a smidge braver. I've sort of narrowed down what I'm afraid of. And I think actually it's mostly it's great. Yeah, it is. I think actually what I'm mostly afraid of is like anything that's like ghosts, demons, and things that kind of that pop out. Like I'm not good with jump scares. Like jump scares I'm really, really bad with. But I'm fine with gore, and I'm fine with crazy axe murderers, and those things don't really bother me. So this game, there's actually not a whole lot of jump scares. There's some, but not a whole lot, and nothing that would make me be like, fuck. So I'm actually quite okay watching it. I'm glad I don't owe her lunch. Yeah, you do not owe me lunch tomorrow. To do what the audience doesn't want them to. That's true. And so if Mango were herself a horror protagonist, she would nail the part. I say that with love.
Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
You stressed me out so much. I was more stressed than scared.
He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
Elizabeth Sobek. So now we know the name of the strange woman, and this strange man is the one telling us. Oops. Oh, no wood, huh?
Mind me.
Oh, they found me. All right.
This is gonna look real good on you.
Where's it gonna look good on you?
Gonna cut you down proper.
Go here. There we go. Well, not pretty, but suppose we'll do it this way.
Death's coming for you.
Oh shit, the whole squad's here. Hello.
We're dead too if you don't fight.
Thank you for making it easy.
Time for you to.
Captives. They're not just cutthroats. Slavers, too.
Okay, where's that other one? Somewhere on that side.
I see something. A quiet approach.
Oof.
The Hunter's Lodge should never have admitted those women are savages. It's a noble Karja institution.
Dang, rude.
The ceasefire has to be a trick.
YOLO. Looking for a good old boy named Steve. There's my boy. My boy. No, my boy.
They're giving up.
Ignore me, please.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family.
Alright, thanks, Steve. I think I got it from here.
Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. Eclipse.
Forged
just like you
Delvers
said.
made off with any riches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the...
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
You will not escape!
Oh, but I did. Anyone else wanna fuck away to me?
All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
Casually talking to herself as she commits atrocities. I love this game. What? How did you see me? Ah, that's annoying. Alright, let's go. Woo! Woo!
I'm fighting that outside already powers once more.
He's hacking, he's hacking. Hacks for days. Why do I hear a thunderous sound?
An explosion.
I feel like we should change Aloy's name to Captain Obvious. Because sometimes, Aloy, you drive me nuts.
Another explosion.
I feel like I'm talking into the void. Oh my Jesus.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon this demon will be up and running. Another Deathbringer.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower.
Okay.
Unless I destroy that thing
If you insist.
Stop working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Ooh, something shot me. Yay! What kind of pizza did you get?
You cannot hide.
Neither can you.
Still sniffing around.
Wow. I'm the best shot in the game. There we go.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
The entity lives. Not weird at all.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Thin crust, garlic rub, red sauce, arugula, parmesan and mozzarella, mushrooms, chicken, and bacon. You had me until mushrooms. I can't do mushrooms.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
I want to call out one thing that I think is really, really important here. Because when we were in the womb of the mountain, back in the Embrace in the Nora homeland, a door, when Aloy tried to enter the door inside the mountain, she was denied. And I think that that's really symbolic or metaphoric or however you want to put it of everything in Aloy's life up until that point. Every door has been shut to her because she was an outcast, because she was a Nora, because she was whatever you want to call it, or because she was too young. There was always something that blocked Aloy's path. And this is the first time that we have seen Aloy reach a target and the door opened for her. So we saw that moment. She didn't even wait to see if she was going to be let in. She didn't even wait to see if she was going to get a rejection. She just turned around and walked away. It's just this expectation. I'm going to be rejected. Another door is closed in my face. That's the nature of what I am. I'm going to find another way around and just like move on. This is the first real like symbolic moment that we have seen a door just open for Aloy. And even though it's a little odd because this door just said, "Greetings, Dr. Sobek," and we've just learned that the woman that Aloy has seen in her focus is named Elizabeth Sobek, and that their genetic profile is confirmed, there's a lot of questions at this point. Why is she Elizabeth? Why is she getting marked as Elizabeth Sobek? Why is this door opening for her? Lots of questions. But just an interesting thing that I just noticed and realized about that. I had never actually thought about that until this moment. I love mushrooms flavor sponges. Holy shit, now I want pizza. But it's 1 a.m. You don't have any open all-night pizza places in Eruptus? I would share if I could. Yeah, I had pizza for lunch, actually, today.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
I think that's more than hundreds. 355,000. Who wants to do quick math? 355,000 days ago. How many years is that? You're 355,000 days late for your meeting with Mr. Farrow. No, go back. Alright, time to start figuring out what the hell's going on. $972 years. Motherfuck! So, 1,000, just short of 1,000 years. Thank you, Interruptus, for your prompt answer. I just got the same number. Damn. I mean, it had additional days in there, but it's like roughly going to be about 972 years, ballpark. That's ridiculous.
Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Farrow Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Farrow leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Farrow Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Farrow remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Farrow Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Interesting. I'm here for your math needs. I am glad to have you here, Interruptus, because God knows I sure as shit can't do it. I'm torn on what bovine Steve is. If hubby votes longhorn steer. You know what? I'm fine with the longhorn steer. I think that that's fair. like a big horn.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
Oh, I didn't mean to start it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're leaving. I already listened to you.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Bio of Elizabeth Sobek. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020. Oh! Oh, God, I'm sorry. Because this game came out in 2017. Oh, God. No, but March 11th is like, this is right in the middle of COVID. This is when everything went to hell. And now it's just like, oh, this is just when Elizabeth Sobek was born. When COVID fucking ruined our lives. Oh, God. I don't know why that was so funny. I think it's just funny to look at it from the perspective, like, this game came out in, like, long before 2020. Well, like, several years before 2020. So it's like she was already supposed to be born, like, before, like, even after the game had even come out. And there was a global pandemic. Oh, God. Anyway, excuse me. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, Jesus, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS, Faro Automated Solutions, to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Interesting. Ted Faro. So this must be the founder of Faro Solutions. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 24th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual and the first ever trillionaire. Eat your heart out, Jeff Bezos. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s, with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. History of FAS and the definition of corporation. All right, I'm not as interested in this.
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Tell us more, Lance Reddick!
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Jeez, that scared me to death. Okay, we're fine, chat.
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, I want to go back.
Looks like I can climb here.
Oh, can't climb there.
I can't spare the weight.
Okay. You have to go around, it looks like.
Scrabbling a bit.
Okay, it has to be this way. I'm missing something. Oh, okay, there we go. No. Down. No. Down. Wrong way. The other way. Aloy, why are you making this hard? Come on, buddy. There we go.
Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Soap. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Inspirational.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Not responding to stand-down codes. Hey, that doesn't sound very good. I'm not a scientist, but that sounds bad. He's the asshole that wants to throw money at every problem. Yes, this is just like the future's Jeff Bezos. I should make a Jeff Bezos command for this stream, just for while we're playing this game. Also, I talk shit, but like, Amazon is my lifeblood, so. A Pharaoh command. Yeah, I should make a Pharaoh command. And it's just, CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos, whoopsie daisy. That was a big fall. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it, show us why. Tell us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett amateurs can fucking suck it. Fuck their wives, drink their blood. Come on, Bill. Come on, Jeff. Get him. I said Bill, not Bill. That's a whole different problem. Let's try this again without falling asleep.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it! I can't help it. I'm tired. Oh, CDs. All hands on deck. That sounds interesting. All hands on deck to Gina Zierman. Ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I. Until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia. Population 2,700, all of whom hate us. Now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127. Most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're gonna need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Yeah, that's something. That's just yet another example of just the true power of money and greed. I feel like that echoes some people's sentiments about the beginning of Plague. The first thing that sold out around me was liquor and beer. Oh, you mean when COVID hit? No one wanted to be sober. Yeah. There was a lot of drinking on my end too. It was just really scary. It was really I still think back on it sometimes. And I think the core of my fear, and that I still reflect on now and is still to this day is terrifying, is the fact that the instruction that we were given by our government, and that most people were given by their government, was stay home. Like, we had no other recourse. We had no other option. It was just stay home. Don't leave your house. or you'll get sick, and we don't know what to do if you get sick. That was fucking terrifying. I didn't sleep well for weeks. I was so scared. Your current narration and it's it's funny how that happens, isn't it? Yeah. I still think about that a lot.
All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
This is the office, huh? Ted Barrow's office.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Online self-schooling to try to be productive instead, because I didn't want to let myself be still. I wish I had done something like that. I played a lot of video games at the time and, you know, tried to talk to friends, but I'm a very, I need to see my friends in person. I'm a very, like, quality time in person kind of friend. And my love language is physical touch. So that is really bad for a pandemic. So all of a sudden being separated from the thing that gave me the most comfort was exceedingly difficult. Early on in the pandemic, my best friend and I agreed, you know, basically to, against the advice of literally everyone and everything, that, you know, we were still gonna see each other and that we were just going to be each other's bubble. And it worked for a while. But yeah, those were some times.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the Old Ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Yeah, a lot of people utilize the bubble method. It was really, really scary at the beginning, but it felt like a pretty valid, sustainable method at like as time went on. It was less scary.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This is a lot to unpack, and we will once this concludes.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the Old Ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Ooh, man, there's so much I want to say. Okay, let's finish the scene, and then I will say everything that I want to say.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries.
The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the Old Ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no, I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Oh, Aloy.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
That was a lot of information. And that is also where we're going to leave it tonight. But before we close out, a few things. I love what you're saying there, Spin. Narcissist versus the selfless one, and the selfless one with the backbone. So, yeah, we've uncovered a lot of information. Yeah, man, go, Jesus. So, there's a lot to unpack here. So the first thing I'll say, to summarize, we know that this Elizabeth Sobek once worked for Ted Faro, and his robot empire. We're just going to call him the Jeff Bezos of the future. And she stopped working for him when he started building his line of military robots. And it seems that at some point his quote-unquote chariot line of robots that he called quote-unquote peacekeepers went rogue. There is a glitch in the system, and these robots that had the ability to self-replicate and consume biomass as fuel, both of which he claimed were controlled and only done in emergencies, completely glitched out. So now these robots answer to nobody but themselves, which is, of course, the apocalyptic horror story that you can imagine. And according to Elizabeth's calculations, at the rate they were replicating, it would strip the entire Earth bare and destroy every living thing in less than a year and a half. So all we know, no glitches. Goddamn you, system. So all we can say at this point is that we know Elizabeth developed some sort of very massive, very expensive plan that Ted Faro doesn't like very much, but in theory would preserve his anonymity in the glitch, in whatever caused the glitch. So he signed it in order to not for any other reason than to protect himself. So we have seen here the true consequences of greed. I know that even like in present day that, you know, there's so many private enterprises and companies that make weapons and biological weapons and and cyber weapons that sell them to governments all over the world because it's such a massive moneymaker. And this is pretty much that same concept on a much larger scale. Excuse me. So it's pretty much the epitome of greed. You know, when you're making a lot of money, but then realize you can make even more money by getting some skin in the game when it comes to weapons, because pretty much every nation on Earth will buy a weapon if it's advertised as the most powerful, the most lethal, the most unstoppable. And that's what these weapons were and are. So Liz represents the side that tried to take automation and use it as a way to build up organic life and use it as a way to support organic life. And Ted used it as a way to propagate war and greed. And in the end, it would seem that level of greed led to some level of mass destruction on an apocalyptic scale, to use Liz's words. And then we meet Sylens. And Sylens is, at this point, a difficult character to really analyze. All we know is that he's kind of a dick, but he's obsessed with knowledge. For him, knowledge is power, and Sylens isn't wrong in believing that. Everything that we can attain and achieve is through knowledge and learning. And for whatever reason, Sylens has spent so many years of his life being obsessed with this concept of understanding what happened to the old ones in the old civilization. So there's almost a similar idea in that he has this insatiable greed for knowledge. And it's a little scary because we don't know why. Like, we don't understand his intentions. And Aloy is being a little bit naive here in continuing to work with Sylens and agreeing to, continue this investigation with him, quote unquote, on board, at least through her focus, because we don't know what Sylens is planning to do with the knowledge that he gleans from Aloy. But he is totally 100% using Aloy as a means to supply him with information that he's been unable to get. She's just a tool for him. He doesn't give a shit about her, and Aloy kind of knows that. But there is some level of foolishness in her continuing to work with, at least in my opinion, and continuing to work with him. But she is very much clouded by her desire for answers as well. So that's a lot of information to try to pick apart in a relatively short segment. We did all of that pretty much in the last 30 or 40 minutes. But I think that really puts us in an interesting position for when we pick up on the next episode. So really looking forward to that. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. It means a lot to me. She also knows she doesn't have a way to keep him away from things she sees because she doesn't know how. That's true too. She does have enough power to say, tell me what I want to know, or I'll just take my focus off. But yeah, it's knowledge is an interesting thing. That's really the best I can say about that. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. I very much enjoyed doing it. A fun and interesting stream. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see if there's anyone for us to raid tonight. Oh, Beardly is on. We could go say hi to our friend Beardly. I haven't gotten to raid him in a while, actually. So let's go say hi to my friend, my dear friend Beardly Man. Wonderful human. Just kind, patient, friendly, true chatterbox, plays a bunch of interesting games, the true definition of a variety streamer. So please go give a great big hello to our friend Beardly. And I will be back tomorrow. It's kind of up in the air right now if I'm going to play Elden Ring, or if I'm going to jump into Stray. I really want to play that, and I'm kind of a little, like, not in the mood to play something intense right now with Elden Ring, so we might do Stray. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But in any case, again, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Let's go give a great big hello to my dear friend Beardly. And as I so often say, be safe, stay sexy, and I love you all very much. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful Saturday night or Sunday morning if that's where you are. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, Professor Claire, you scared me. Professor Claire, thank you for the raid. Can we get some salutes for Professor Claire, please? I'm forgetting how to speak, so you'll have to forgive me. Welcome in, y'all. Professor Claire, body boat is a nice alliteration. Is it? Yes, I suppose it is. Show him some love. Hi, guys. My name is Beardly Man, bearded streamer, variety caster. I've completely forgotten how to speak.